Rebel scum, happy May 4th, and today we are checking out Star Wars Battlefront 2, released all the way back in 2005. Here I am, playing a stormtrooper on the classic Tantum 4 map, which is the rebel ship set during A New Hope that Darth Vader and his goons swarm. So let's see what the action's like. Oh my god, it's a Wookiee! Run, it's a Wookiee! Ah! I thought for a second it was a Chewbacca, but I think it's just a Wookiee with a bowcaster. This is probably the best Battlefront game to date, and DICE released Battlefront back in November, and while it's amazing on the visual aspect, I think a lot of the gameplay elements lack what this Battlefront series did so well, which was galactic conquest. The amount of units and content and maps involved, it was just stunning. And even to this day, like 11 years later, it still is pretty fun. You can see here I'm trying doing miserable. I've got the AI set to elite, and they kind of strafe spam like crazy, which is kind of how I play anyway, so it works out. Oh my god, no! I thought for a second I could shoot off a rocket there, but I didn't have much luck. Let's see, let's take the Scout Trooper class. Which I love, the standard kind of class system they have, rather than the modern day version that has these unlocks or card system. But this is just more natural. It's similar to the Battlefield series where you have your set number of classes, and there's these other classes that you unlock after gaining a few kill points. So there's only a limited amount of those classes that can happen in a match, which is pretty nice. Oh my god! I'm doing not too bad with this shotgun. Oh, that's a repair shotgun. Gonna come in handy with anything? Oh my god, there goes the strafe spam, look at that. And another thing cool is that this actually has full-on combined armed combat, so there's space missions where you can fly X-Wings or TIE Fighters, but let's go ahead and switch max. I want to show another more combined arms battle. I think, oh, that's a little bit frozen. We're gonna go play Hoth. And yeah, some of the space missions you can fly around, and there's actually the Star Destroyer, or the the fleet ships that you have to disable certain shield generators around, which is a pretty awesome mechanic. I've just hopped into Battle of Hoth here. Let's jump in the walker. Look at this thing, it's awesome. Gotta love the painted background, but it still looks good. I'm playing on XL mode, which is a mode that I think bumps it up to 64 players. Oh wait, and the snow speeder's already coming up. That was not too bad. The snow speeders can actually do the classic tow cable move on me. And this thing is slow as hell. Just like the movies. What we got there? Looks like that's our base over there. There's a crap ton of units. We got an ATST walker moving forward. Come on. Enough of that. I'm tired. I think I'm going to switch teams. Let's go ahead and try out the rebels. Maybe we can get some Tauntaun action. Or play some Luke Skywalker. Let's see what I want to be. I think a marksman. Here we are in the Echo Base Hainer, the Millennium Falcon standing oh so greatly. Actually, Battlefront 3 was under production by Free Radical, the same studio that produced Battlefront 2, and I believe it was cancelled back in 2008, but recently, that did it pretty quick. Recently, somebody leaked the alpha files to that, and there's actually a team of mod developers making a new kind of ode to Battlefront 3, since a lot of people felt that DICE's Battlefront was good in a visual sense, but didn't really stay true to the original titles, which I can connect with too. I mean, I do enjoy the game for what it is, but when I think when I played it at launch, I was definitely a little bit disappointed initially with the the fact that there's only 4 planets and the maps get kind of tiring after a while. But this, I mean, 10 years later, this game, even on single player, still plays pretty awesome. And there's a pretty huge mod community around that. You can actually find a considerable amount of custom mods that add, you know, even the Force Awakens content you can play in a recent mod that's been created. And here I am in the snowspeeder. Let's go rock the walker. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna play Luke Skywalker. Screw that. Look at how high I can jump. You don't mess with the Force, my friends. I'm like zipping. Practically going the speed of a snow speeder. Let's go mess up some Imperial snowtroopers, shall we? Oh my god. Take that. You can see the AI, even at Elite, they're a little bit dumb. Oh, come on. Or maybe I underestimated this. I don't know if it's such a wise idea to go in this swarm of snowtroopers. Oh my god, no. I thought I could deflect it. Oh, that ended a lot quicker than I expected. The saber mechanics remind me a lot of Jedi Outcast, which you should definitely check out. It's May the 4th be with you, of course. And Jedi Outcast was a series also in the 2000s where you exclusively played a Jedi, and it had a pretty awesome multiplayer mode. It was kind of like a deathmatch between, or team deathmatch between Jedis and Sith. And you could customize your saber, your character. It was definitely a LAN party classic for me back in the 2000s. Oh, come on. Ah. Look at the amount of troops. They weren't kidding on exile mode, were they? Ah. Okay. I do not want to stay in that. Look at... this is sniper glory. Oh. There we go. Come on, suckers. Yeah, you better let me shoot them all. Let's see if I can get them with this grenade. That was mega. I must have thrown that like 100 meters. Oh, not too bad, not too shabby. I'm probably gonna have like 100 kills by the end of this. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Skywalker would be proud. Oh, speaking of Skywalker, let's play him again, shall we? Let's go into the action. Let's see how many I can get. Oh. I was hoping that saber throw would just go in and take like 20 guys. It didn't happen though. I can hope though. It is a new hope, right? No, this is Empire Strikes Back. Ugh. Oh no. That ended a lot quicker than I expected. I don't even know how we're doing this match. I think we're winning? Run, my Wookiee friends, run. Give me that snow speeder. And of course, what would a Star Wars game be without the soundtrack? Really sets you in the mood, that's for sure. Where's the walkers? Oh, it's ATST. That'll do, that'll do. Maybe we already destroyed the walkers. That would be good for the rebel efforts on the Hoth. Defend Echo Base. Oh, the amount of troops there is ridiculous. Okay, do a little 180. That's a nice little practical maneuver they have built into the game. You can see the view distance, very much of 2005 era. The view distance, the units loading just when I'm above them, basically. But again, you know, for the time, it's crazy to think that a lot of these games from the 2000s, like, nowadays we just don't see the scale of content or features. Probably because it took like 8 years to develop something like this, I'd imagine. Oh, look at that. Oh, I think my exploding TIE fighter caused that, or a speeder caused that victory. So good game all around. That's Battlefront 2. As you can see, I have, 45 kills. Not quite my 100 mark, but still good enough. And yeah, be sure to check out the Steam sales today. It's a good day to get into some classic Star Wars games. And may the 4th be with you.